welcome back to the channel. Today we're back at Alton Towers and this is for an extra special event. This is my favourite event of the year, of course, the Firework Spectacular. Cannot wait for this show to begin, and this year it's an extra special one. This one is the Phalanx Expo 2024. I don't know what that means just yet. It's obviously going to be dedicated to the Phalanx. Could mean anything, could mean a Galactica re-theme, could just be celebrating Nemesis, no idea. However, I'm going to show you absolutely everything I possibly can, including highlights of the firework display in this video. Come and join us while we explore this amazing place. You excited?
Yeah.
What have you seen?
A countdown.
A countdown. How many hours has it got on it?
I can't say.
4 hours and 15 minutes until the fireworks. Look at that. How good does this look? Look at all those lights, Gio.
I don't think that.
Here's the countdown. And here's Mr. Phalanx. Got a gun, nodding. Cannot wait. Stage is looking good as well with the Phalanx logo there too. No sign of a sponsor this year. Can't wait for this. Now it's a surprisingly quiet day for fireworks today. Queue times aren't too bad. I think the biggest queue I've seen was 35 minutes, which can't complain at that at all. We're going to try and get on some rides. We've got here a little bit late this afternoon. We're here at, so let's check, 2:30, which isn't usually what we do, but we've learned over the years that actually we don't like queuing a course, so coming here really early on fireworks is never a good thing for us, although typically today's been quite quiet, so we could have got a lot of rides done today. But yeah, we're going to try and get some rides done now before the fireworks show, and of course there is a show on the stage later on too, so I think that usually starts from about 5 o'clock. So we'll come down here after and check all that out, show you some highlights, and here's a look at the stage. A totally different configuration this year. Weird how it's set out. It's almost set in the corner. You see how the stage comes out like that? It's different. And then there's another stage here too. Lights absolutely everywhere. So it looks like we're going to have some performers on this stage in the middle. I think that's quite obvious to me that there will be performers on there. Right in front of the castle. It's always hard to tell how it's going to compare to the previous year, but I'm pretty sure there will be a fantastic display nonetheless. And then we've got our food bars down here. Noodle bar, churros and coffee, the farmhouse kitchen. It's going to be all the same sort of prices, I'm not going to bore you with that. And of course the bar is over there too with some more food vendors, and I will be getting myself a beer. The last time I had a beer from there was a German beer and I wasn't too pleased about it, so it'd be nice to have a nice Stella or preferably a Peroni. I don't think they sell Peroni here. What can you tell me about this display?
This display will feature our new CEO, John Dalton, and he's going to unveil some new exciting weapons.
Is everything under control?
As always, it's perfectly under control.
Fantastic. Is everything safe?
Perfectly safe.
Fantastic, fantastic. So before we venture around the park, I thought we'd get on Spinball Whizzer. I'm going to show Caden the single rider queue. This is a new addition. Currently on a 25-minute queue, which is not bad at all. However, if you're happy to ride alone, you can head up here at the single rider queue, and there is literally 1 person, 2 people waiting, so it won't be long and we'll be on this and we can head on and get on with our day. I'm not joking, literally 5 minutes for that single rider, not bad at all, can't complain about that. So that queue on Spinball Whizzer is an example of how quiet it is today. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, certainly a bad thing for Alton Towers, but definitely a good thing for us. So still, the biggest queue today is the tell a lie, Rita is currently on a 40-minute queue, and I'm not particularly bothered about getting on that, but everything else is sort of 30 minutes max. So we're going to head over to X Sector now and see what those queues are like. I think Oblivion was on a 10-minute queue, and of course the Smiler has a single rider option. So even though it's on a half-an-hour queue, we might just be able to get that done a little bit quicker. Looks like they might have turned the volume down in X Sector. It's usually deafening. Hey Gio, it's usually deafening now, isn't it, with the Smiler? but it's like really quiet. Let's go for it. Let's go and see how big this single rider queue is for the Smiler. Now, it doesn't always save you time, this one. It can be a bit of one of those where if there's a lot of people in the single rider queue, it can take a while to go down. Sometimes it is better off joining the main queue, and you can only really check that out by actually joining the queue and having a look. At the end of the day, if it's a massive queue when you get there, you can always turn around and join the main queue, so it's worth just checking it out. We're going to try and get at least one ride on that today. That would be nice for us. There it is, 30-minute queue. Beast of a ride. It honestly feels like they've turned the volume down here. I wonder if it's because of people with sensory issues. I've always sort of thought that it could be a bit too loud for a lot of people, but I think it's been a bit too loud for even me. You can hardly even hear yourself think here usually. Granted, I'm by a speaker, it's a bit loud, but honestly, nothing like it is usually. Let's go. So this is where single riders brought us to. Depending on how many people are in threes in that group, will depend on how fast we move here. But I reckon we're looking at probably 5-10 minutes here, if we're lucky. So there we go, we've had our ride on the Smiler, and I'd say we waited no more, well mind you, 15-20 minutes I think in the end. Went quite quick, but we can't complain. The main queue did go up to 40 minutes while we were in the queue, so we've saved a little bit of time there. I just thought I'd show you while I'm here that Oblivion is currently on a 15-minute queue, and I think we're just going to give that a miss for a minute. We might come back down for it after, but I think we're going to head over to Forbidden Valley and get Nemesis and Galactica done. Galactica is currently on a 5-minute queue, Nemesis is currently on a 30-minute queue. And of course we've got to be selective about what we make Geo wait for, because we can't have him stood around just waiting for us the whole day. Okay, so we've got to Forbidden Valley. Unfortunately, Nemesis Reborn is showing is closed. However, Galactica is still showing a 5-minute queue. And that might go up a little bit. If Nemesis Reborn is closed, people might start to head over. However, I'm glad to be down here, looking very atmospheric. Let's go and give Galactica a go, and hopefully by the time we get off, it's open. Look at that. It's weird being so quiet down here. Showing is closed still. Silence. Eerie silence.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? Typical of operations at Alton Towers this year. We've trekked all the way here, I've even got a sweat on from that walk. We walked so quick. Nemesis and Galactica are closed. I would say I can't believe it, but I can believe it because it is typical of operations this season here at Alton Towers. It's been a shambles, but let's not speak too soon. Hopefully it opens quick. So I'm going to get the flask out, have a quick cup of tea and a rest before either getting these rides done or heading back. Okay, so we're chancing it, we're joining the queue, it still says closed. But I've just seen it moving, so with a bit of luck we'll get on it soon. I must say it's nice to get into this extended queue line because you very rarely get into this bit now. They're obviously anticipating big queues, and I'm sure that there will be Saturday and Sunday. However, today seems like they've got me walking miles extra for no reason. Here it comes. other than waiting for the ride to reopen, we were in that queue line for 5-10 minutes, which isn't bad at all, especially given it's fireworks, which is usually really busy. It's very strange. So we're heading over to Nemesis Reborn now. That is on a half-an-hour queue, and it does look it, to be honest, but it's definitely worth it for us queuing that. And it's actually starting to get dark, so I would go as far as saying this will be my first night ride on Nemesis. The camera seems to be picking up the light really well, but actually, as you can see, the lights are starting to stand out. It's starting to be night time. There we go, 30 minutes.
Nemesis for their own military needs, and they haven't been caring for her. And I would know because they had me sedate her, manipulate her.
Just have a ride on Nemesis. Honestly, this has got to be the most ride-rich fireworks spectacular event I've ever been to, because all the other ones I've ever been to, we've hardly done any rides at all because it's been so busy. We're so lucky today. Honestly, if you're thinking about coming to the fireworks next year, definitely come on a Friday, no doubt about it. Lights through the trees for Project Ocean, and of course we're all hoping for a Ripsaw comeback, and those that don't know what Ripsaw was, it was a Huss top spin. Now a lot of us are expecting the new version. I think they're flawless these days. It'd be absolutely awesome and just what Alton Towers needs. Now they've started to close off areas, so you can only go to certain places. And you can't walk through the gardens at certain times. But who wants to walk through the gardens when you've got an awesome fireworks show to look forward to? We're heading back over here now, onto the lawns potentially. We'll meet up with Gio. I think he's been in CBeebies land. If you didn't already know, areas close at certain times. So at 5 o'clock, CBeebies land actually closes and doesn't reopen, I don't think. However, other areas do close but do reopen, such as Dark Forest and X Sector. They do reopen after, and I believe that everybody hurries out of the park after as if it's home time, but there is the opportunity for some night rides on the likes of the Smiler, Oblivion, Rita, 13 and Nemesis, and of course Galactica, and of course Wickerman. Super atmospheric this park at night. We're on the lawns and we're heading over for a beer. There we go, the show's just started. We'll go over and check that out now. Alton Towers Fireworks Wonder Bar. Good evening. We stopped the German beer now, I'm glad about that.
We're not got the German beer.
Can we have two pints of Stella? 2 pints of Stella, please. Yep. We are a £7.50 Stella. Can you believe it? £7.50 for a pint of Stella. Oh well.
Yeah.
Who did you just meet?
The owner of.
The person that runs Alton
Yeah.
Towers, yeah? Bianca, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it nice to meet her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was nice.
She was nice, wasn't she? You'll see her again soon, because at the content creator events, you'll be able to speak to her properly.
Oh.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
14 minutes and counting. 6 minutes to go, love. You excited?
Very.
Very.
1 minute and 30 seconds.
Welcome to the Phalanx Expo. Nemesis. Phalanx troops secured the beast, and all came to witness her might.
Y'all ready for this? Ready for the heat?
And then
Nemesis is illusion.
after 30 years of secure observation, Nemesis began mutating at a rapid pace. Phalanx scientists from across the globe sought to understand her, learn from her.
firework display that was. Absolutely incredible. I would say it's up there with, you know, one of the best we've seen here. Don't think it's better than the 40th celebration, however, still amazing, amazing display, not to be missed. There was no hint at any Galactica re-theme, unfortunately. Don't even know why I thought that, to be honest with you, but there was, of course, the tease of the new ride coming in 2025, which we're all looking forward to. So that brings us to the end of this video, and of course the end of the season here at Alton Towers. We're going to miss it. We can't wait until it opens again next year. It's always emotional leaving this park. Until next time, don't forget to
Like and subscribe.